Yup, dopest community was good. Y'all see what time it is, man. We got Underground Gods with Bones and Nasty Matt. We're about to conclude the album. I'm gonna be dropping part 3 and part 4 today and everything. I should have had them out yesterday, but man, oh man. If I could tell y'all the stuff I went through yesterday, y'all wouldn't even believe it. But yeah, we're getting all that stuff out today. That's a loud ass plane going right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. But yeah, this track right here, right? I'm reading what it says. It says with this track, it says this song is based on a nightclub haunted called Bobby Mackey's Music World, which held a demonic possession in which there is a recording of a video of a victim being demonically possessed. Mackey opened Bobby Mackey's Music World in September 1978 in Wilder, Kentucky, along with Licking River next to the same railroad track that he worked in his youth. Bobby Mackey has been featured on network television such as Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, Most Terrifying Places in America, My Ghost Story, and Hunting. USA Today quotes Zach Bagans of Ghost Adventures as saying Bobby Mackey is one of the 10 most haunted places in America. All right, well, there we go. There's some context on this next track we're getting into. Like I said, this album is dope to me, man. Early 2000 vibes. I'm rocking with it heavy. You already know I'm a nostalgia, baby. But yeah, so we got Bobby Mackey's Degeneration Sesh and On for this video right here, man. Let's get right into it. Appreciate all love and support from you guys. Let's get it. Salute to Celine Lee for having the whole album on his YouTube channel as well. Let's go.
Power to make you believe. Because this, God's word, gives me the power over you. Land, yeah. You leave me alone. Is it time for turn and leave? It's time for turn and leave.
Young living legend, I don't need no Mac 11 feet of pills. Did she kill? Then I smoke and resurrect the bitch. I'm creeping in the cut. Spider webs up on my blood. Blood dripping from my wrist. Got veins full of drugs locked away in the cellar. Got a girl like Sarah Gellar. Only smoking if I let her. Only killing if I tell her. Young Freddie Prince Jr. I don't need a fucking Ruger. Bitch, I sound like bodies dropping in. I look like school shooters. Let it bang, let it bang, let it bang, let it bang. 1, 2, 3, young bones on the creek. Let it bang, let it bang, let it bang, let it bang. It's a skinny white pin, gripping on the switchblade.
In the name of Jesus, Charlie.
Nasty.
I command you
Nasty.
to leave. I command you to leave.
Might catch a body like a trust fall. Hell in a cell versus Crispin Wall. My click in the presence. Feel how cold the air gets. Bones up on the VHS. Looking for the Blair Witch. Neon and smoky visuals. Satanic rituals. Brainwash a nice girl to pop that thing to mystical. Can't believe your eyes, but you know I'm too real. Got that fucking thing tucked like Buffalo Bill. Resident Evil, Raccoon City, drugged out zombie bitch, snorting blow off of Jill's titties. But this ain't a game on the PlayStation. I don't exist, I'm a fucking myth, figment of your imagination.
Come with me. I will lead you to salvation. Don't you know you're already dead?
Yeah, that track sound like something's about to pop off, man. Drunk was tough, man. I like all the references. I like the Sarah Gellar reference. I like the Blair Witch Project reference. I like the Hell in the Cell, you know, the wrestling stuff, Chris Benoit. I like all those references that was thrown out here. So Bones starts off. Bones Drunk was dope, man. I like his verse. So I like both their verses. So Bones like, young living legend. I don't need no Mac 11. Feed her pills till she killed. Then I smoke and resurrect them. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and take you out and bring you. I'm gonna smoke, then we come right back. Bitch, I'm creeping in the cut. Spider webs up on my blunt. Blood dripping from my wrist. Got veins full of drugs. So we already know, man, when you take the drugs, be in your bloodstream and everything. Locked away in the cellar. Got a girl like Sarah Gellar. Talk that shit, man. We know who Sarah Gellar is, you know what I mean? Only smoking if I let her. I'll be killing if I tell her. Young Freddie Prinze Jr. I don't need the fucking Ruger. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no Ruger and this and that. Like, you know, already know Blade. Bones walk around with the blade. Bitch, I sound like bodies dropping. That's a powerful sound right there. I sound like bodies dropping. So we already know Bones always talks about Dead Boy and all that other stuff. So that's what he's talking about. And I look like school shooters. Now he's on that Witcher shit, way ahead of his time. And then you hear him like he gets into his rock bed. He's like, let it bang, let it bang, let it bang, let it bang. 1, 2, 3, young Bones on the creep. Let it bang, let it bang, let it bang, let it bang. It's a skinny white pimp gripping on the switchblade. Talk that blade shit as always, Bones. So then you got Nasty Matt. You know, you got the instrumental that plays for a little bit longer. Then Nasty Matt jumps in. You know, he's like, might catch a body like a trust fall. That is dope right there. Because if you guys are familiar with trust fall is, it's like trust your partner, fall. And if they catch you, that means you trust them. If they let you fall, you know, it kind of violates the trust. So he's like, might catch a body like a trust fall. Obviously, it's a metaphor. Hell in a Cell versus Chris Benoit. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of time I'm on. My click in the presence. Feel how cold the air gets. Bones up on the VHS looking for the Blair Witch. So I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, Blair Witch projects are riding around the woods. They got the VHS tape. They're recording everything with the camcorder. They see the ghost and all that stuff. So that's what he's talking about. Bones up on the VHS tape looking for the Blair Witch. Visuals, satanic rituals, brainwashing nice girl to pop that thing to mystical. Can't believe your eyes, but you know I'm too real. Got that fucking thing tucked like a Buffalo Bill. That was a hard line. And this one right here, Resident Evil, Raccoon City. If you play Resident Evil, you know he's talking about Raccoon City. Then he's like, drugged out zombie bitch snorting blow off of Jill's titties. Jill's titty is one of the characters in Resident Evil. If you guys are Resident Evil heads, y'all know what time he's talking about right there. I mean, won't no zombies sniffing like no blow off of her titties, but that's just like a play on words and everything. That's just Matt being nasty. Salute nasty Matt. But this ain't a game on PlayStation because obviously Resident Evil was on PlayStation, what he's referring to. I Don't Exist. They put it out on GameCube too. I was kind of against that. It was kind of weird. The graphics weren't as good. And he's like, I don't exist. I'm a fucking myth. Figment of your imagination. So yeah, track was dope, man. That was Bobby Mackey's. Next track we have is D-Generation Sash. Let's see what's popping with it, man. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thanks for pulling up. Let's get it. Oh shit, they got the sample too? Oh hell yeah. I know that ain't get clear. Well, I know that ain't get clear. And I have no lyrics for it either. What? Yeah, they definitely sampled that.
I'm cash. Little Nicky up in my flask. 10 Malin if we're talking tools. Born in April but ain't a fool. Blonde bitch looking like Jewel. Smoke a sucker like a pack of cools. Hair up like Scotty Too Hottie. Bret Hart shooter with the all black shotty. Young rockin' that old Versace. Play a bitch like a Tamagotchi. Flex pot, fuck a bitch on camera like China. Y2J, break the walls down in her vagina. Countdown like Jericho. Shia LaBeouf, get a lot of hoes. Masked up like the
wall when I'm snapping. Got body stacked in my cabin. My hair tied like Billy Kidman. Goldberg with the pyro blasting. Gold chains, whole trains. You ain't pimping, bitch. You acting no name, no face. I ain't rapping for the cash, bitch. Reaching under the ring, then I pull out my weapon. 3D switch blades, young Bubba Ray Dudley. I'm gripping tight on the handle. Plus get lit like some candles. I keep the bodies in the fridge, keep my dope in the hamper. I keep the game in the chokehold. These pussies don't know how to cook correct, cause they just ain't bones. Bloody razor in my palm, title belts up on my arm. Power bombs to these boys who ain't think I'm going hard. Boy.
Hey. Yeah, so they took that sample and they flipped it. That used to be my shit back in the day when I was a kid too. That guitar, man. That track was tough, man. You know, we got to run that back because we didn't have the lyrics and everything, yo. But I like all that. I think he made a China reference. You know, he made a Rocco reference, a Rocco Rock reference. Yeah, of course, like, you know, talking about D-Generation X. And it's like, with that right there, what it did with the sample, the way it used to be, it was like, D-Generation X, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. So they took it and they flipped it with the sample and everything, so it's like you can still hear it. It's like it's slowed down, and then it's like it has like a different pace to it, and then it allows them to rap on it real clean and all that stuff. They did their thing, man. So let's go through and catch these lines again, man, because I was going crazy. I was over there trying to keep it together and everything. I was about to mess up the whole listening experience, man, but I knew I had to hear more before I could say anything. So I'm hearing this and I already know what time it is, and you hear Bones, what? And I just saw something up here that said, too bad Nasty Matt is no longer part of Sesh. So from the last video when I asked if he's part of Sesh anymore, I got my answer, you know, unfortunately. Ration Sesh. Get it. And then he just came through just dropping line after line when he was going, man.
More crystals and crash. She on my balls like Ash. Young Nasty, I'm
More crystal and crash. You on my balls like Ash. Let's go.
cashed. Little Nicky up in my flask. Tim Mallon if we're talking tools. Born in April but ain't a fool. Blonde bitch looking like Jewel. Smoke a sucker like a pack of cools. Hair
And then you over there talking about cools and all that stuff. Back when people used to smoke cools with the K and all that shit.
up like Scotty Too Hottie. Bret Hart chop.
And that's when he starts getting into his Sky Too Hottie, you know what I'm saying? He starts getting to that flow. You know, the Sky, we already know got Sky Too High, did the Worm, you know, Grandmaster Sexay, you know, Rikishi and all that stuff.
A pack of cools. Hair up like Scotty Too Hottie. Bret Hart sharpshooter with the all black shotty.
Bret Hart sharpshooter with the all black shotty. Talk that Bret Hart shit. Shout outs to Canada.
Young rockin' that old Versace. Play a bitch like a
Young Rocco in that old Versace.
Tamagotchi.
Play a bitch like a Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi with the little joints, man. It's like these little games we had that like had little characters in it, and you had to keep it alive. You had to feed it. You had to make sure it sleeps. You let it play and all that stuff. And then they had newer ones. I had little Pokemon ones you connect with people and you could battle with them and everything. So it's like everybody started doing like the Tamagotchi shit. It's almost like kids getting ready for having kids while we were still like, you know, and you know, I don't know, like shit from the ages of like shit. I want to say, what was that, like 9? From like the age of like 9 to like 13 or something like that. Some shit like that. Shout out to Tamagotchis.
Flex spot, fuck a bitch on camera like China. Y2J.
Fuck a bitch on camera like China. We all know China had a sex tape and everything. That's what he's referring to.
Break the walls down in her vagina.
And then he's talking about Y2J, Chris break the walls down in her vagina. He's talking about Chris Jericho, you know, the walls of Jericho. So he's talking about China, Chris Jericho, her sex tape, and all that stuff.
Fuck a bitch on camera like China. Y2J. Break the walls down in her vagina. Count down like Jericho. Shia LaBeouf, get a lot of hoes.
Shia LaBeouf, count down like Jericho. So you had Jericho whenever you saw like Y2J. So whenever he was about to come out, you saw like the vault, and it's like, you know, it starts counting down 10, 9, 8, 7. So that like a vault and everything, and it's counting down, you know, to the new millennium. Instead of Y2K, it was Y2J, like yes to Jericho and everything. So yeah, his lines appear dope, but he says them so smooth that they don't stand out as much as they should, in my opinion. I feel like with his delivery, I feel like his delivery could have been better. If he would deliver better, I feel like these bars would have hit harder, because I'm catching every single one. I just wish that everybody could catch them without, you know, obviously a breakdown and reaction. I wish everybody could catch it on the first listen.
Count down like Jericho. Shia LaBeouf, get a lot of hoes. Masked up like the blue blazer. I don't play.
Masked up like the blue blazer. Talk that shit.
Masked up like the blue blazer. I don't plan on falling no. Hawaiian shirts like Rocco. Get a wet, need a poncho.
Yep, getting wet, need a poncho. Hawaiian shirt like Rocco. Talk that shit, man. And then like Rocco, you know, from Rocco's Modern Life, he had a Hawaiian shirt on too.
Hawaiian shirts like Rocco. Get a wet, need a poncho. Masked up like Mankind. In a mouth like Mr. Sacco.
Master like Mankind, in and mouth like Mr. Sacco. Mankind, obviously, you know, he had the mask on, you know, Mick Foley, and then he had, you know, Mr. Sacco. He like, that was like his special move. He'll put like the sock in your mouth. The sock had like a face and everything. Boy, it was nasty, man. Mankind was filthy, dog. And then you had Cactus Jack, and then you had Dude Love, and then of course, then you had Mick Foley. He had like 4 different alter egos, man. This shit was dope.
Need a poncho, masked up like Mankind, in a mouth like Mr. Sacco.
Beat is hard. Bones did his thing too.
Benoit when I'm snapping. Got
Benoit when I'm snapping. So, you know, the crippler and everything, man. They're talking that Benoit shit when he first goes out. I think that Bones' favorite, I really think that Bones' favorite character, favorite wrestler is Chris Benoit. Because he mentions Chris Benoit like a whole lot of times, like throughout his music all the way up to 2025. He mentions Chris Benoit a lot. And the first verse up here is like, you know, snapping like Chris Benoit or whatever he said. It starts off that way.
Benoit when I'm snapping. Got body stacked in my cabin. My hair tied like Billy Kidman. Go burn with the pyro blasting. Go.
That right there is hard. My hair tied like Billy Kidman. Go burn with the pyro blasting. Hard ass verse.
Billy Kidman. Go burn with the pyro blasting. Gold chains, whole trains. You ain't pimping, bitch. You acting no name, no face. I ain't rapping for the cash, bitch. Reaching.
I ain't rapping for the cash, bitch.
No face, I ain't rapping for the cash, bitch. Reaching under the ring, then I pull out my weapon. 3D switchblades, young Bubba Ray Dudley. I'm
3D switchblades, no Bubba Ray Dudley. So now he talking that Dudley boy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Devon, get the table. You know, we talking about Bubba Ray Dudley. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you had Devon, he was like black, and then you had Bubba Ray, he was white, you know what I'm saying? So obviously with Bones being white and everything, that's where the line goes and everything. It's more relatable right there. So he threw that one out there, which is a clever ass. Because how you go from a 3D switchblade and then you're talking about no Bubba Ray Dudley, and you know their special move, get the table. You know, they slam you through the table and it was called the 3D. So that right there, 3D switchblade, no Bubba Ray Dudley, hard. That was a hard ass line.
under the ring, then I pull out my weapon. 3D switchblades, young Bubba Ray Dudley. I'm gripping tight on the handle. Plus get lit like some candles. I keep the bodies in the fridge, keep my dope in the hamper. I keep the game in the chokehold. These pussies don't know how to cook correct, cause they just ain't bones. Bloody razor in my palm, title belt up on my arm.
I like that, bloody razor in my palm, title belts up on my arm. So he's still talking that wrestling shit, but he's talking about the bloody blade in his hand, in his palm and everything, because he just hit a stain.
Bones, bloody razor in my palm, title belt up on my arm. Power bombs to these boys who
power bomb these boys that think they ain't going hard, man. Talk that Kevin Nash shit, man. Talk that Kevin Nash, the power bomb and shit like that, slamming the shit out of people. Salute to the Wolf Pack too, man. That was my favorite, man. You had the regular NWO, then you had the Wolf Pack. The Wolf Pack was my shit, man. That's when like Sting had the red and black mask. That's when Kevin Nash came through. It was just dope, man. Like the Wolf Pack was like the shit. And then that game, man, WCW versus NWO. Yo, I'm highly considered, man. I saw a really good deal on a regular Xbox, man. I really think I might start collecting the older consoles so I can play some of these games. They hurt my eyes because of the pixels and everything, but I know a lot of them come with HDMI upgrades, so I might do that. Or I just might look for some emulators on my computer, man. We'll see. So that right there was D-Generation Sesh. Next track we have is On and On. Let's see what's popping with it, man. Do I got the lyrics for On and On? Let me see, y'all. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I got the lyrics for On and On and everything. You know, I need to reach out to my homeboy to see if he knows what the emulators are for a lot of these games I've been fiending to play. I've been wanting to play games for a minute, y'all, and just like stream myself playing video games just because it's me having fun, and I'll be able to chop it up with y'all. I really want to do that, man. We'll see. And then if y'all ain't know, man, Kick's doing like this thing right now where you could become like a partner or affiliate of Kick just by like applying based on what your following is on like YouTube and all that stuff. They got like this little thing going on and all that. So I've been kind of keeping the ear out for that too. Because I don't really stream on Kick like that unless it's multi-stream. So yeah, but let's get it. Oh, hell no. Wow. Not 1 in a million. Wow. Oh, that's cold. That is cold.
Asked me 3 years ago, what I told you I'm on the block with the Glock, serve a Fina rock, dish the money in my sock. Now I'm in Cali with bones and swap meets underneath palm trees in a black drop Jeep. Wish I had more teeth so I could get more golds. Wish I grew another dick so I could fuck all of these hoes. Wish I had more pockets so I can fit all of these rolls. Wish I had another garage to stun all on these folks. On another RX-7, came a long way from 11. Young, nasty, finna blow, and I'm ready like Tevin. Sesh till I rest, till the motherfucking things pop. It goes on and on and on, and man, this shit don't stop. It goes on and on.
The beat is hard. That sample.
All day long. It goes on and on and on. All day long.
What? Lay with it, rock with it, face on the block, with it, bounce on the creep. All your lies better stop with it, slide with the top. Missing why you never not tripping. Boy, get you some cash, get off your ass, die. Bitching all these clothes, yeah, no, I ain't buying. Am I broke? Yeah, bitch, and I ain't lying. Top down in the storm, still don't feel the rain. All my friends are dead, and I think I feel the same. Crank that dead boy, crank that dead boy. Talking down about the guys, lose your head, boy. Crank that dead boy, crank that dead boy. Talking down about the guys, lose your head, boy. What?
It goes on and on and on.
Bones,
Track is dope. I rock with it.
yes.
All day long.
Talking that early 2000s shit again, man.
It goes on and on and on. All day long.
That's crazy though, because they went further back, man. Like you talk about like, you know, because that sample right there comes like from like Aaliyah. You know, your love is a 1 in a million. It goes on and on and on. And that's actually, man, they actually went further back than 2000. That's like 90s shit right there, man. That's wild. But yeah, it's dope, man. I don't know, man. It's just like I was kind of taken by surprise just because the title of the album, man. I feel like the album, like respectfully, I feel like the album could have had a better title. Cause like Underground Guys is cool, but it don't really, I don't, you know what I'm saying? This is like a tribute to like the early in the game. So maybe they mean that's what they mean by Underground Guys, because like underground music, but the songs that they're referring to won't underground tracks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. But yeah, I feel like it could have had a better title to it. Cause I wouldn't expect this. I don't know. I was thinking with the title of this album, I was thinking a totally different sound. So my brain and my ears were equipped for that. But I didn't get that. And I'm not complaining either. You know what I'm saying? This shit is dope. So Nasty Matt starts off, he's like, asked me 3 years ago, would have told you I'm on the block with the Glock serving Fina rock. Dish the money in my sock. Now I'm in Cali with bones and swap meets. Underneath palm trees in a black drop Jeep. Um, wish I had more teeth so I can get more golds. Wish I grew another dick so I could fuck all these hoes. Wish I had more pockets so I could fill all these rolls. Wish I had another garage to stun on all these Vogues. You know, another RX-7 came a long way from, and then it has the question marks and everything. And he's like, sesh till I rest till the motherfucking thing pop. It goes on and on and on. Man, this shit don't stop. And then, of course, the chorus comes in. Bones comes through. You know how his shit is. Lean with it, rock with it, fiends on the block with it. So Bones just comes out swagging. Bones on the creep, all your lies better stop with it. Slide with the top missing. Why you never not tripping? Boy, get you some cash, get off your ass. Stop bitching. All these clothes, yeah, no, I ain't buying. Am I broke? Yeah, bitch, and I ain't lying. So I know, like, you know, this is like broke Bones right here, man. You know, unless he's still capping up here. Chop down the storm till I don't feel the rain. That right there is crazy. Top down in the storm until I don't feel the rain. I look at that as like two different ways, right? So when he's saying top down in the storm, still, oh, he said, man, never mind, top down in the storm, still don't feel the rain. I thought he said till I don't feel the rain. He's like top down in the storm, still don't feel the rain. So obviously, you know, you can't touch him and everything, or he's numb to everything. All my friends are dead, you know. Put you to the edge. All my friends are dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Did that joint come out around this time? I can't remember. All my friends are dead, and I think I feel the same. Crank that dead boy. Crank that dead boy. Talking down on the gods, lose your head, boy. Crank that dead boy. Crank that dead boy. Talking down about the gods, lose your head, boy. I like that right there. The way he ended that verse was dope. But yeah, y'all. So those are the three, man. Make sure y'all walk with me, man. We're about to spin the block real quick. I'm gonna come back with another video I owe it to y'all, and we're gonna have Crank That Dead Boy. And that's crazy because that's the way he ended this track. And the next track is Crank That Dead Boy. We're gonna Crank That Dead Boy, Cut Boys, VHS, and God the Cowboy, man. Y'all follow me over there. Love you guys. Protect your peace with your peace. See you soon. Let's get it.